What's up, guys? Today is very exciting. Today, me and my wife bought a lot. So the exciting part is they're not making any more land. I've always been told that my 10 years, 11 years in real estate, they're not making any more land. Try to buy as much as possible. Of course, I think real estate's one of the best investments you'll ever make. So me and my wife decided to buy this piece of property. Now, we're not making some killing just because I'm in real estate, but I have a past client that wanted to sell it, wasn't going to make a whole lot of money after commissions and stuff like that, so we decided to buy it for him. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with it yet, but it's 5 acres. It's right here in Massaponax. I'm probably going to partner with a builder, have a house built on it so we can sell it to one of my other clients potentially. I don't know, but we have a lot of options. That's the great part. So let's go check it out. So one of the first things that I realized once we bought the property, I was trying to get a survey done. And they said, hey, there's wetlands on it and there's a creek. And I was like, okay, that's cool. He's like, well, the county, if you decide to do anything development-wise, the county is definitely gonna want to have, it's called a wetland delineation. It's a study of sorts just to make sure if it's a creek, if it's annual, or if it dries up or perennial, if it's always there, how far does it go? Now in our case, it stops on this property. So we did get pretty lucky there, and so it dries up. It's not there all the time, so we don't have to deal with like an RPA. RPA is a boundary. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but an RPA is a boundary that they put on wetlands and especially anything that has moving water because the Chesapeake Bay Act. It would be a 100-yard buffer. Think if you're ever driving through like a cutover where they've clear cut property. If you've ever seen like the lowlands that still have the trees in it, those are usually like your RPAs. They weren't allowed to touch it. So all that being said, I had to get a wetland study done of some sort. So if you see these pink flags, that's where it's marking it. Surveyor had to come pick them back up. And then again, if we move forward to the county about potentially building on this property, they're going to want to see that study to make sure we're not disturbing anything. My plans is not even to get around it anyway. We're coming on the existing driveway, and I'm thinking this little hill right here will actually be a potential good cut in for the next driveway. Now when we get up there on the top, you'll see it flattens out really nice. So whenever you're buying a property, the one thing I always preach is let's make sure that the land perks. So that's what these flags are here. As you can see, we're in a beautiful hardwoods flat top hill right here. I mean, this is just completely flat. It's all beautiful big hardwood. And then you have your drain field here. So this gives some perks for a 5-bedroom house. Perk that pretty much will take up this whole area over here. So these trees will have to come down. This is what we can create like a front yard for you with the house being right up here on top of the hill. I think it's going to be a beautiful set. Now I will say, and I'm not going to try to hide this by any means, there are power lines down over there, but again, you don't really even see them being this far back, and there's more room. This one backs up to about 180 acres behind us. So it's, I mean, you have one neighbor back here, and that's that guy over there. I've been here 5-6 times, never seen him. I've had some crews out here working, and they did meet him, and they're nice guys, or he was a nice guy. So you'd have one neighbor back here. It's just peaceful. So I think this would be a really cool setup for, I'm thinking, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath rambler over here somewhere with a side loading garage, a walkout basement. Because if you come over here, so again, there's your front peg on the drain field. I don't know if you can zoom in, but way down there is your other peg. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you have a nice drop off. As you can see with the slope of the land, you have a nice drop off right here. But what that allows, if we're bringing the driveway in from that side, front yard over here, is that you have a perfect slope for a walkout basement. So from a building aspect, anytime you gotta dig down and put those steps in, stuff like that, it costs more money. So when you have grade that slopes away, they're just going to cut directly into the side of the slope when they're pouring their basement, and it just makes for a nice flat easy walkout. So this land sets up perfect for a house right here, backs up to that 180 acres, got a nice front yard. You do have power lines all the way on the front of the property, but you really won't see those at all. It's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful back here. So we're just finishing up walking the 5 acres. It's a tad bit over 5 acres. I think it's going to be really cool for future potential. Again, they're just not making any more of it. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to me. Maybe we can get you a tour. If not, we'll build build something listed. All right, see you on the next one, guys.